Everybody, well, let's start with this. Happy Thanksgiving, because today's the day before the American Thanksgiving. So, in 2018 anyway. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's start with that. As the title of this video suggests, I got a lot of things to say. We'll start with that one. Another thing is, my husband and I just came home from Smashburger over in Highland Heights, and that was some of the worst service we ever have. I don't normally, it's been, in case you've been paying attention to my videos, it's been a while since I've actually done a quote-unquote restaurant review on here. I just want to say, I don't do restaurant reviews on here anymore because I had some stupidity happen a few years ago, and I won't say who it is, and I'm not sure if the person will even see this later, but I had somebody who I won't name here. I know who it is. I'm pretty sure I know who it is. See a couple of videos that I accidentally posted on here a few years ago. I've since deleted. See these other videos and lied on me behind my back to some other folks, and went around and was saying, oh, she acts like she, is this restaurant connoisseur, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? After that, it just made me so mad and insulted me so bad, the stupid troll did, that I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to take a break from doing that for a while on that channel, and, I ended up eventually getting on Yelp and doing reviews on there. So now for the past few years, I've been doing, for like the last year or so, I've been doing Yelp reviews. I made Elite this year on Yelp, which, I nearly clucked a gold egg when that happened. I mean, and it just happened in the last month. And I did most of my reviews on there. So with that said, the only reason why I'm talking about a restaurant here, Smashburger tonight, I don't know who in their corporate, I'm not even sure, I'm not even going to bother contacting their corporate, because I said everything I need to say over on Yelp about them. Other than the fact that tonight my husband and I had some of the worst service there I think I've ever seen. And it's very obvious that they're short-staffed. I mean, it's short-staffed to where their food times, I mean, like when we went there, like the first time, like a couple of years back, like they'd get your food out to you just, right now. Like as quick as you ordered it, they'd have it pretty much out to you. Tonight it took 20 minutes for us to get our food from the time we ordered it to it showed up. And then what's worse is they brought it out to us piecemeal. Like I got my burger, and then like another 5 minutes passed. I got my fries. And then about another 10 minutes later, here comes my husband's food. Tony was calling me everything except white. I mean, I'm like, is it my fault that they're short-staffed? I mean, Tony, I felt bad for him. Tony was getting hangry, and, I said something on there. But yeah, anyway, if anybody from corporate Smashburger happens to see this video, do me a favor. Go check Yelp, because, people are saying some things on there, and I think you need to go over here to the Highland Heights Smashburger and fix it. That and hire some more people in. Well, other than that, and happy Thanksgiving. I just, wanted to tell everybody I hope you're doing good. And, I know I haven't shot a video on here in, probably a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks at least. But yeah, it's just, I've been trying to think up something to say. And, it's just, I've had nothing to say. Well, I had something tonight, so it's just, other than happy Thanksgiving, obviously. I hope everybody has a safe holiday season, and that is the main thing I want to get on here and talk about, other than that crappy restaurant service. The holiday season here in the United States is getting ready to start tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Tony and I are not big on Christmas just because, well, I've had a few things happen to me that just, long story short, sucked. At Christmas time, and it kind of ruined it for me. And I just, now I'm just like, the other 11 months of the year, I don't have a problem with Christmas because I don't have to deal with it. From Thanksgiving Day until the end of the year, it's like, God, just, oh. Can I just skip the whole, like, can we just take Christmas and put it somewhere else? Or just not have Christmas at all? I mean, because I know there's a lot of people in the world that don't celebrate Christmas. Like Jewish folks and atheists and Muslims and people that don't believe in that stuff. I mean, it's not that I hate Christmas or I hate Jesus or what have you. It's it's just I just don't care for the holiday. It's what it is, and I've said this before. Christmas is highly commercialized to the point where I'm just like, they put out Christmas decorations last month in October before Halloween even happened. I mean, and it's just a total put off for me. I mean, and it's just, I'm like, really? You can't wait until Thanksgiving to put it. I mean, like, I can understand if a store started putting Christmas stuff out like today, the day before Thanksgiving, or put them out on Sunday, which is the week of Thanksgiving. That'd be one thing, but it's an entirely annoying thing when, you have Christmas stuff coming out pretty much as quick as, like the end of September or like the middle of September when back to school ends. It's like, are you in that much of a hurry to force that on people? I mean, Christmas and Thanksgiving, Christmas outdoes Halloween. But that's only because people are putting Christmas crap out earlier and earlier and earlier. It's like, I actually saw on Facebook where they're like, there's a picture of a turkey talking to Santa and says, "Okay, fat man, you have the month of December. Get back to that month." And it's, the turkey's angry. It's my month now. I just really, to be honest, I wish the people would go back to that time when, like, they didn't put Christmas stuff out until, like the week of, or like Thanksgiving Day, the week of Thanksgiving. I mean, like, I can understand on Black Friday you going and getting your Christmas stuff up or whatever. That's fine. I can understand that because it's the Christmas season, But, like, like what, Grandparents' Day in September, you're getting it out? Really? You have all of the, like, 2 weeks, like a week of November, and then like all of December, and then like a week or two in January where it's okay to have it out because, it's Christmas season. But why are you trying to put it out in September? What gives? It's like, let Halloween and Thanksgiving have their 2 months and then throw it up. It's like, seriously. I mean, Halloween's my favorite holiday. Just because and it's not because I'm a devil worshiper. I'm not a devil worshiper. It's just because I have a lot of fun memories from Halloween's past when I was a kid. Like, for example, when I was a kid, I lived where I grew up at. What my mom would do is make a big pot of chili on when we do trick-or-treating for Halloween. And we'd have a bunch of family members over, and we'd all get, those of us that were going to put on a costume. And we went trick-or-treating in the town that I grew up in. And we'd eat chili, beforehand, and it'd be all nice and warm and full of my mom's tasty chili. And then, we'd do that, and we'd walk through town, and there was years where, I tell you what, we made out like bandits. I mean, like, really, like, I would take a big pillowcase, and I would actually get that thing probably, like, a third full, That's a lot of candy. It really is. It's a whole lot of candy. I mean, like, I wouldn't eat it all in one go, mind you. And I would, like, one time I actually had candy. What my mom would do is freeze it in our freezer. And, like, we'd get, like, a little out at a time. But one time, I actually had Halloween candy from one year, like, last me for 3 years. Because that's how little of that candy I'd eat. But yeah, I mean, like, we'd have candy that lasts us 3 years. We'd get, like, my mom, what we'd do is we'd get home, we'd empty the pillowcase out into, my mom had, like, these big buckets for us to put our candy in when we got home. So what we'd do is we'd empty the candy out into these buckets. And my mom would check the candy before she let us have any of it. Just because you know how people are paranoid about knives and drugs and this and that being in the candy or whatever. But yeah, we'd just empty it out. She'd check the candy. And then, like, we'd maybe get, like, 2-3 pieces of candy. And then we'd stick them in the fridge, And we had no problem with that because it's like, usually by that point we're so tired and full from the chili still that we would just be like off the bed, And we'd sit around and visit with our family and stuff. That was a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun. I miss those days, to be honest with you. I really do. That was a lot of fun for us back then. But yeah, I just wish that the Christmas season was shorter and the Halloween season and Thanksgiving was longer. Because, it's just, the other thing is, and this goes into the whole Christmas thing, I don't like cold weather. I hate it. I mean, it's cold outside right now. I mean, it's like, 34 degrees out or something out there? It's cold, man. I mean, and I'm like, this isn't even December yet. We even had Thanksgiving yet, and it's cold. I'm like, oh, screw that. Excuse my language. I'm like, oh, that is just wrong. It is. It's wrong on so many levels. I'm like, just please just warm it up. We were in a store after we went to Smashburger, and somebody come up to me and said, "You need help with anything?" I said, "Yeah, make it about 80 degrees and sunny outside." Dang, And he's like, "I hear you on that one." Because, yeah, I don't like cold weather. And that's the other thing I don't like about December. I mean, the one thing, and I have to say this, the one thing I like about December is the fact that it's my husband's birth month. So, Tony is having a birthday in about 3 weeks. His birthday's the week before Christmas. I feel, this is something I have to say, and I say this every year to Tony, I feel bad for him. Him and, a couple other people, 3 other people, including Mad Bad Voodoo, who have birthdays in December, like right at Christmas. Mad Bad Voodoo's birthday's coming up at the end of next month, too. I remember Mad Bad Voodoo. I do. I know you got a birthday coming up. I'll wish you happy birthday closer to time, though. Just saying. But for Tony's birthday, and he already knows. I already got Tony's birthday present, by the way. I bought it last month. Just because I was like, just go ahead and get that out of the way. And I got it early, actually. Got it like a month and a half early. Tony already knows what it is, but I'm taking him up here on Martha Lane Collins. There's a Sherlock Escape Rooms. For Tony's birthday, he's getting locked in a room with me for an hour. I like it. Don't get your minds out of the gutters, people. It's an escape room. What it is it's Sherlock Escape Rooms. It's themed rooms that you have to, there's like puzzles you have to solve, and you got an hour to do it. And for his birthday, we're doing a Sherlock's Escape Room up here in Cold Spring, on Martha Lane Collins. And it's the Lost Castle or something like that. It's, where it's like dragons and stuff, and like we're into that stuff. And it's, he has an hour to get for the two of us to get out of that room. So for Tony's birthday, that's what he's doing. So we're gonna be locked in a room together to try and get out. So if we get out, we get out. If we don't, well, we're gonna be spending an hour doing that. And I'll be I'll probably shoot a video, when we get out, talking about that. So you'll be seeing that next month. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Tony's looking forward to that because, he's going to be entertained for an hour. And I'm like, well, we're going to go feed him so this way he's full. And he's not yelling at me when we're in there. But of course, it's like, that's your birthday. We're doing it actually on his birthday. So, I'm sure he's going to enjoy that. But anyway, if you guys go out at all, like in the next, I'd say 2 months easily, especially the closer it gets to Christmas, please, please, please be extra careful, especially if you live here in the United States. Because the people around here, especially in this part of Kentucky, drive like crazy people the closer it gets to Christmas. I told Tony, I said, we're doing all our shopping online. I have an Amazon Prime account. I'm like, Amazon's getting our money this year because, I am not going out unless I have to. I mean, I told Tony this, back in 2004, Thanksgiving weekend that year, I went to Harlan to visit family because my great aunt, it's my maternal aunt, great aunt, it was my grandma's sister. My maternal grandma's sister turned 90 back then. And we went down there for her surprise 90th birthday party. I have to tell you, the poor thing loved it. She was so surprised. I mean, she was shocked. It's like we met, there was this church down there that we all met in the fellowship hall of that church. And she didn't know, but she was shocked. It's like all these family, I mean, like my cousin from England came in, her kids came up from Atlanta, we had a bunch of cousins come in from all over the place, and she's like, all of these people are just coming in. It was, Thanksgiving weekend. She's like, coming in for Thanksgiving. She thought it was Thanksgiving. Oh, God, I love that poor lady. May she rest in peace. But it was funny. She's like, all these people are just coming in for Thanksgiving for a visit. No, we're coming in to wish you happy birthday. It was so funny. My dad wasn't sick at the time. He had just broke his leg, like a year and a half prior. Because he broke his leg in March of 2003, and we're talking November of 2004. Well, it was funny. Dad drove up the mountain to get her, because it was on the family mountain. And he drove up the hill to go get her, because, let's face it, the woman turned 90. Like I said, she turned 90, and she couldn't walk. She couldn't very well. She couldn't see worth a darn half the time without her glasses on. She was this sweet old lady. I loved her to pieces. She was everybody's favorite aunt, and Dad went up the mountain to get her, and he brought her down the hill to the church, and we're all in there, and we all got real quiet, because they knew Dad had went up the hill to get her, and we heard, I said, there's Dad, because we knew it was his car, and he got down the mountain with her, and he helped her get inside, and we're all like, surprised. That poor lady broke into tears. It's like, you all remembered me and remembered my birthday. We're like, of course we would. We all love you so much. I mean, she had a long life. I think my great aunt lived to be what, like 96 maybe? I mean, she had a great life. She raised a bunch of kids. Her one granddaughter is my age, so she's 9 months older than me. And we all absolutely just loved her to death. She was the best cook in the family too. I mean, I told Tony, I said that this aunt made red-eye gravy that burned the hair off your head. It was hot. I mean, like spicy hot. Oh God, but it was good though. It was good eating. I loved her so much. She was so funny. And she was one of those good Southern women. You love her no matter what happens. She's just a good person, or she was. God rest her. But yeah, I find myself thinking about that. I miss her. She just. But yeah, it was so. We had so much fun with her. Excuse me. Yeah, with that, she was so surprised. It made her day that we're all there wishing her happy birthday. She turned 90, I think 4 or 5 days later, and she was truly surprised. But anyway, I've talked here now for over 20 minutes. But I did want to conclude by, again, wishing everybody happy Thanksgiving. And if you want me to do more restaurant reviews, start doing restaurant reviews on here a little bit again, let me know. Just put a message on here on this video. Other than that, like I said, y'all be careful. Oh, there's one thing. Back to that story about my aunt. I almost forgot. And this is something I was getting to, and I meant to finish telling the story before I forget. I end this video. While we were down there in Harlan visiting, there's a Walmart down there in that Harlan, Kentucky. And I was across the street at the Hardee's. I got food poisoning because we went over the mountain to Rose Hill, Virginia to eat. I didn't know you shouldn't eat the fish in Virginia, or in that part of Virginia. Okay, don't eat the fish in Virginia. But yeah, we're there. I got food poisoning off the fish because I didn't know you'd get food poisoning. I do now. Well, I didn't then, but I do now. So, lesson learned. I had Mom and Dad take me over to the CVS in Harlan, and we're sitting there in the Hardee's. And I just took me some Pepto-Bismol and, Imodium AD, because I had it coming out both ends. I mean, I was sick with food poisoning. It was funny. I was sitting there in the Hardee's, and it's across the street from the Walmart, okay? I saw these two fools getting in a fist fight over a parking spot over there, and I'm like, I'm sitting in Hardee's, and I just all of a sudden start laughing. I mean, it is just, I couldn't help myself. I'm like going, oh my God, you get in a fist fight over a freaking parking spot? Seriously? What is in Walmart that is so important that you have to get into a fist fight over? Seriously. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, I was like, and my parents thought I lost my mind. They come over and they look at me and they say, what the hell's so funny over here? And I'm pointing and I'm laughing. I went, oh my God, I can't believe what I just saw. And they're like, what? I said, these two fools getting a fight over there at Walmart. I said, they're fighting over a parking spot. And they're like, oh, that is stupid. I said, tell me about it. I said, this is stupidest shit I've seen. I said, oh my God. I said, nothing in that Walmart is worth getting in a fist fight over. And I want to tell you all that now. Just, during the holiday season, this is why I don't like Christmas. It's because it's too commercialized, and it's, people getting in fist fights over parking spots to buy stuff for people that you're grateful for what you have now, tomorrow, on Thanksgiving, It's like with me, I mean, it's like, granted, yeah, I would like, a gift certificate or something. But, it's like, just don't make a big deal over it, I mean, because, like, with me, Tony and I said, there are certain people that, we're just, like, we're either going to get them a gift certificate for somewhere, or we're just not getting them anything. Or we'll, like, we don't, and another thing is, just for the record, we give gifts, if we're going to, like, if we feel like giving you a physical gift, consider yourself lucky, okay? Because we almost never do. I mean, there's a couple of people that actually, there's 4 people that we will give gifts to, but it's because of the nature of their relationship to us. And we also, 2 of them, I will say, is my parents. just because we give mom and dad physical gifts. We also give them gift certificates for places. Like, we'll give mom and dad gift certificates for Cracker Barrel. And Cracker Barrel, so there's another story with that. And then we get them one for Panera Bread, which I know they eat. Richard, I hope you know that I can walk to Cracker Barrel now. I am dead serious. There's a Cracker Barrel behind our house. It's right over here. And I mean, I've actually walked home from that Cracker Barrel a couple of times. I got like sick to my stomach. I'm like, I'm going home. Forget this. I'm bye. I was there with my parents. My parents had picked me up, and we're going from here, and we were going to go do something. And I'm like, look, I have to go back home. I said, I'm sorry. I am walking home. I said, Mom, when you're done with Dad, I've got to go home. I'm feeling sick to my stomach. I've just got to go home. It wasn't anything I ate at the Cracker Barrel, mind you. It was just like I'd been feeling kind of yucky prior. And then when I ate, it just didn't help the situation, unfortunately. And I came home and I did what I needed to do, and I felt better. And I told him, I said, well, if you want to come get me now. Because it took Mom, good 20, 30 minutes after I left to get Dad to finish eating, and then get him out to the car, and then get him loaded in the car. And, it just is what it is. But, anyway, with Christmas being, in about a month, please do yourself and everybody else a favor, okay? And I say this every year. Please don't drive like a crazy person, okay? Like yesterday, Monday, I was coming home from getting the oil changed in my car. And I was up here where 471 meets 27, US 27. I had some fool jump in front of me without a turn signal or anything. It's a good thing we had 3 lanes there. It's a good thing the slow lane was open because I was able to jump over and not hit this person. I'm like, oh my God, what is wrong with you people? Learn to drive. Oh God, I mean, and they say Cincinnati's like, bad driving. You think? Seriously? Really? But anyway, please, please, please drive carefully, during the next month and a half, 2 months. I'll say like till the middle of January. Between now and the middle of January 2019. If you live around here, do me a giant favor. Do my husband a giant favor. Do my parents a giant favor. Do yourself a giant favor. Drive carefully, please. Because, it's like just tonight, Tony showed me while we were eating at Smashburger. There was a really bad accident on 275, where it meets 471 here, where it closed both interstates down in both directions. Or something like that. So yeah. And don't try not to get in a fist fight over a parking spot at Walmart or Myers, because we have a Myers here in town. It's south of here. Or Lowe's or Kohl's, which are both south of here as well. Or, well, Lowe's is that way. It's in Highland Heights. There's Home Depot and Kohl's, which is down here by Myers. Then Lowe's, and stuff. Seriously, please, think about it this way. How would you feel if people drove the way you drive? You'd be calling them names, I'm sure. And, you'd be like, really? Seriously? So just keep that in mind. It's like whatever you're going to get will either A, still be there, or B, you can get a rain check on it. And C, you will live. Okay? But anyway, y'all be careful, the next 2 months. Happy Thanksgiving again, and y'all have a great night, all right? Bye.